Go for Scott. Have I considered the advantages of going digital? Oh, a letter for my son-in-law with a foreign stamp on. Reminder. Oh, here's a good one. Could Scott Windsor use a £10,000 loan? I think we know the answer to that one. Well.
From my dad. Except he's got Don to write it.
She wants to spend Christmas with him in Ibiza.
Nah, she wants. Don't say that about him, does it?
Can I come clubbing in Ibiza?
It says it'd be really nice to have a family Christmas with you two newlyweds.
But we're family now, aren't we? Oh, come on, I won't get in the way.
Out of the stupid Donna, it costs money to fly, you know.
No, we're spending Christmas here. My dad laid it online how we felt about it.
Don't you want a family Christmas then?
I will have. What's 5? Who knows? Next year, maybe 6.
Look at the time. It's time you weren't here.
I'm doing a Christmas list, though.
That lot? You've got no chance.
It's for Father Christmas. He's magic.
Oh, it's great when they're little, isn't it?
Yeah, they're not the same when they're older.
No, they just whinge on for more.
Oh, Jack, for goodness sake.
It's the thought that counts, though.
If we've money to spend, we should be over at John Wiley's.
John Wiley.
Yeah, he's selling off a few bits and pieces to make ends meet. Could pick up the odd bargain.
It's a bit dog-eat-dog.
Could say you're helping him out. You know, cash flow.
Prolonging the agony, more like it.
Well, all I can say is we owe the kids a decent Christmas.
Yeah, heaven forbid they should ever have to face up to reality.
Come on, Victoria. Bye.
Can soon find you something to do. Have a yard full of vehicles and none of them's urgent, except they all want fixing by Christmas.
No, I'm just thinking.
About Emily, I suppose.
Well, yeah. But if you're too busy, like, I'll...
No. I can see I won't get any peace until you get it off your chest.
I want Emily to be happy, you know.
Of course you do, love.
Yeah, well, she could be and all. But it's me that's standing in her way.
How do you mean?
Well, it's me that her dad objects to. If it weren't for me, then maybe...
If he's going to carry on behaving like a spoilt child, then that's his decision.
Yeah, I suppose you're right. You'd think he'd want all the friends he could get, wouldn't you? Especially now.
Why now, especially?
Well, you know, with Christmas coming up and that. And his sale. We were at the bus stop, you know, when he put his notice up.
What's he selling?
Tractor parts, scaffolding poles, and a few rolls of sheep netting. We were there, me and Emily, right in front of him. He just blanked us, Lisa.
Oh, that'll be his pride. He won't want folk knowing how badly off he is for cash. Wonder how he's fixed for Christmas.
I think that's what's worrying Emily.
Him being on his own.
Well, I won't fancy it. Would you?
Hey, don't you look at me like that. I already asked him to our Mandy's wedding and it didn't do any good. No, Butch, you and Emily, you're on your own this time.
Here, just think, Bernice. By the time this lot comes down, it'll only be a few weeks till your wedding. Can't wait to go shopping for me outfit.
Yes, for so long as you remember that all eyes must remain focused on the bride. And that means that the supporting cast should wear something in keeping with the overall tone of the occasion. I favour the more traditional look myself.
You mean old-fashioned? Hold the steps, Gavin.
Hey, no, shouldn't I be doing that?
What, because I'm a woman?
No, I don't mean old-fashioned, Tricia. Although I think modesty's always becoming in a woman. So I think a full-length dress.
Oh, I've always thought my legs were my best feature.
Yeah, well, raise the hem and lower the tone is what I was always told. Perhaps I should take charge of the decor as agreed.
Morning, Tricia. Bernice. You're not leaving these young ladies to do this dangerous job on their own, are you?
Too easily distracted, Alan.
I suppose you can't wait for Christmas to be over.
Hey?
So you can concentrate on your wedding.
It'd be a lot easier if it was just blokes involved.
You sure you don't want to rephrase that?
I meant organising it, Alan. Less of that, more of this.
No, it was our mistake entirely, and I can assure you it will not happen again. And in fact, I'll check the computers now myself. All right.
Fine, goodbye.
See you. See you, Harry. Do you know something, Kelly? You can have all the satisfied customers in the world and no one takes a blind bit of notice because that's what we do. We satisfy people. You get one disgruntled customer, well, you know where that could lead.
What do you mean?
That lady's just coming here in a blind panic because you sent her out a card telling her that her faithful companion was in need of urgent treatment.
No, I never.
Well, let's have a look then, shall we? There you go, Ingham.
Anyone could have mixed them up, 4 of them with the same name.
There's 3 of them. Now, could it be Joel with a pet tarantula? Or Kylie with a Shetland pony? Well, my money's on Doris with the elderly tomcat who you sent in for inoculation against equine flu.
Well, she should have read the card.
Well, her eyesight's probably not as good as it was. She's getting on a bit, you know.
I'm sorry, I was just...
Look, I know you've got a lot on your mind lately, but we've got a lot of work to do today. All right?
Look at them, like a lot of sheep. You can go to the supermarket now, but what happens come the evening when they run out of milk?
And sugar. And cigarettes. Fish fingers. They're always running out.
And where are you going to end up? I can't afford to keep shelling out for you to stand here and watch the supermarket shuttle. Well, it is nice to see someone who realises which side their bread's buttered.
I couldn't desert this shop. Don't know what to do without this place. Emily, love, nip in and see if my magazine's come, will you? I know I shouldn't, but I get a bit impatient to read my celebrity gossip. Well, they lead such exciting lives, don't they?
Excuse me.
Emily, hey, come here.
Well, if I hadn't seen it with my own eyes, straight out the pub. Remember that when you all end up in a ditch somewhere? And I suppose you'll be stopping off first chance you get in Houghton.
Very probably. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have a timetable to keep to.
Oh, did you get your magazine, Betty?
Oh, aye. I hate it when you've got out to read on journey, don't you?
Oh, hello. Oh, you just can't keep away, can you?
Well, something about this place keeps calling me back. Wouldn't be our excellent beer, would it?
Oh, don't be silly. It's my decorations. I did them all by myself, I did.
Under my supervision.
You? You were too busy getting an eyeful of me legs.
And him? A married man? Not till next millennium, mate.
Blokes like him ought to know better. Trying it on when they're spoken for.
You took the words right out of my mouth.
Fine.
What can I get you, Kelly?
Just an orange juice, please.
Quite ready to start celebrating yet, then?
Celebrate? What do you mean?
Well, I suppose it is a little early to be imbibing the spirit of the season. There you go. Well, it looks as though the supermarket will have a bumper Christmas. You should have seen them all with their bags and their lists.
You can't blame people.
Meaning?
Well, it's a more discerning public nowadays, isn't it? They want professionally trained staff with interpersonal skills.
Have a nice day. Must be joking.
They say it's contagious. And they're open all hours.
That's it, Mrs. Windsor. We should stay up until later.
We? I can't afford to pay you to work all evening, if that's what you're thinking.
Well, if we all mucked in, we could cover it easy.
What, and work for nothing?
Yeah, except it won't be working for naught, would it? I mean, it's a family business, and we're all family. We've all got a stake in it. I'll tell you what, put me and Kel down for tonight. We'll put some cheer in place, a bit of tinsel.
Balloons.
Some lights.
Mistletoe.
I'll have no hanky-panky in this shop.
Aye, but me and Kel might.
Blimey, that were a short lunch.
Yeah, I thought I'd have the place to myself. I need to speak to Mandy.
Oh, well, that's great. I spoke to her myself. I think it's probably just what she needs, a bit of girly talk, cheer her up a bit. I think that thing with the dad's really getting her down.
Oh, right.
Just out for a spot of lunch, then. Help yourself, the number's on the pad somewhere.
Yeah. All right.
Oi, you go steady on that gear.
Aye, aye.
Hey, get off that before you cause any damage.
Just what I've been telling them. One of them's going to finish up in hospital.
She'll leave it lying around then, should you?
You, she could... Put that down, will you?
Yeah, and if we get hurt, our parents will sue you.
For what?
For neglect.
Neglect?
Yeah, for 100 grand.
I said, put that down.
My foot!
Now look what you've done.
You told her to put that down, look. Have we any other witnesses?
Yeah. The producer of this farce, if I'm not mistaken.
It's not a farce, Eric. It's a pantomime. You see, in a farce, the chaos is carefully choreographed.
Yes. Just make sure you keep the chorus line in order, will you?
Come on, Eric.
Right,
you know
lot,
you'd be
come
the
on,
first
let's get
to complain if
organised.
they're out on the street at night.
Can you move some of that stuff over
You
to
just
one
can't
side,
win,
please?
can you?
Robert, Donna...
Hi, Ashley. You come see the rehearsal?
Yes, I'd rather like to see what they've come up with.
Right, come on. Let's get going.
Oh, let me pull you in of a large one, Ashley. Looking all sad.
Well, Bernice, I'm a bit sad.
Oh, my Gavin's never sad.
Oh, well, come to think of it, I am totally sad. I don't really have a life.
More passion, darling.
So, how's it coming along?
We're still at the planning stage.
The planning stage? I was hoping to see a copy of the script, just to get some idea of how long it's likely to run.
Well, is tomorrow any good?
I suppose it'll have to be. Fine.
As long as Dad doesn't give him a copy.
Cheeky beggar. Oh, it's you.
Yeah, it's her. And it's about tea.
Oh, look, Angie, what can I say? I don't blame you for last night. It won't happen again, honest.
No, not tonight it won't. I'm working over. You're cooking it.
Yeah, you can count on me. Hey, you should read this. It's not bad.
So, message understood?
Yeah, I'm cooking Mark and Ollie's tea. They should be rehearsing for a bit yet. I'll make sure I'm back before then.
Right, then.
I'll pick him up on the way home.
I don't know what they do all day up at Date Haulage. I fixed that van 2 months ago.
Oh, the more they have, the worse they are. It's the way folk like that accumulate money.
Well, it wouldn't be such a problem if it weren't Belle's birthday and Christmas on the same day. Don't expect you've given it any thought.
Christmas, I've been planning it for weeks.
Oh, I?
Well, you know me, I can't sit about. I've got to keep the wheels turning. We are about to make a giant leap forward. Yeah? Us Dingles are about to join the cash-free society.
Dad, we've never had any cash.
Well, there's now on telly I could do with a good laugh.
Look, Butch here is working for the Sugdings.
Yeah, but Dad, they don't pay me any cash. It's just a bit of meat every now and again.
Yeah, precisely. Payment in kind at the cash-free economy. Side of beef, a bit of roast lamb. And then there's our Mandy.
Well, if she comes.
But she'll be here all right, and she'll be having Paddy round, who is on a good screw, so he can fetch the booze in.
No, well, he needs to take out the mortgage first.
I just thought, Dad, we're going to need 2 cakes this year, aren't we? One for Christmas and one for our Belle's birthday.
Marlon is in catering. Let him cater.
But what about groceries?
I can't go helping myself.
No, but you can get a bit of discount and a few weeks' credit.
You still have to pay in the end.
Which brings me to item 1. When Viv Windsor presents her bill, we refer it to the Tates who still owe you for the van. Virtual cash.
Marvellous. That's everyone sorted. Except for you.
Me? I've just restructured our entire economy.
But you said you don't like to sit around doing nought. I was thinking about me dad.
What about him?
When I was little, he built me my own nativity.
Oh.
Baby Jesus in a manger. Shepherd with a crook. Angel with shiny wings and a star of Bethlehem made out of silver paper. There you go, Mr. Dingle. That could be your present for Belle. And it'd be something to occupy your mind now you've solved the cash problem.
Ooh, the ghost of Christmas past.
Right, you lot. Only get paid to our past. Time you weren't here.
Just when we were getting it sorted.
Come on, don't keep Mr. Armstrong waiting.
Well, I've had enough anyway. I'm starving.
Me too. Yeah, come on, Rob. I'm going to help Jack with them Christmas decorations.
I don't know what you're so excited about. It's going to be a rubbish Christmas anyway, with them two always arguing.
Well, at least you ain't got Kelly always moaning on.
There's no money.
Well, you don't need to be rich to have an happy Christmas.
Oh, little boy wants to play Happy Families.
Well, at least Jack's trying.
Yeah, trying to kid you that you're in for a good time.
Yeah, so you don't give up before you even started.
Yeah. Look, my partner's away at the moment. Can I get back to you on this? Well, tomorrow. Yes, I promise.
Typical, there's no one in. Give us your key.
I gave it to you, remember?
Yeah, last week.
And you never gave it back.
You sure?
You've lost it again, haven't you?
Well, you never asked for it back.
All right, blame someone else. I'm starving.
Got any money?
No, you borrowed that too, remember?
Bedroom window might be open and get some ladders.
Dad took us to work, didn't he?
Yeah, I know where to get some from.
Oh, no. Tight haulage.
Whoa! Hey! What can we do for you?
Just borrowing a ladder.
Borrowing is called stealing, if you don't ask. Hey, bold as brass. Well, we'll see what the law has to say about this. Oh, no, I forgot. You are the law around here, aren't you?
We can't get in.
Dad's out and Mum's working late.
And they wonder why teenage crime's on the increase.
We only wanted to get in to cook some tea.
Well, look, you'll have to find another way of getting in, because they come back and they find your neck's broken. It's us who'll get the blame, isn't it? Come on, look.
Aye. And we don't want copper-coloured blood on our property.
What would my mum say if I told her that the hero from the cellar left me outside to freeze to death?
Maybe we ought to, you know, spot a tea. They could be out all night, love.
Well, you'll soon change your tune.
Yeah, New Year's resolution. One I made last year and I forgot to keep. Be more neighbourly.
Come on, then.
Right, come on, if we crack on, we can have this done before Sarah comes back from shopping.
Can we get some new stuff? It's well tatty, that.
The tat of Christmas past. Hey, well, now you mention it, I did get something new.
Balloons. Yeah, right.
You know, when I was your age...
We used to make our own fun.
Make our own decorations, I was gonna say.
I remember these from last year. And the year before.
Yeah, well, you would do. Your mum and I made them when you were still in your pram. We thought if we made something new every year...
I'm making something at school.
Oh, what's that, sweetheart?
It's a fairy for the top of the tree.
Ah, nice.
Look, OK. All right, I know what you're going to say.
Yeah. Where's the rest of our typical 90s family?
They must still be down at the hall.
So what's for tea, then? I don't believe this. Can't you do anything right?
Well, you've always done it like that. I've never...
Look, this is not a good time to tell me there's a problem.
Just making sure that these little lost lambs are returned safely to the fold. We found them shivering on our doorstep. Like any good parent, we fetched them in for some nourishing broth by our fireside.
Look, what is wrong with you two? Can't you even manage to open a tin of beans?
My key disappeared.
What about you?
She made mine disappear too.
Hey, make a good pantomime like that.
Amazing how useful neighbours can be, isn't it?
Great, this is. Make us look like real, caring parents.
Come on, you lot.
You know, there's a pump somewhere. Thank you. You know, when we were saying it wouldn't be much of a Christmas with no money, when I was your age, we never had a lot.
So what's been your favourite Christmas present then?
Oh, my best ever?
Yeah.
It must be my cowboy gun with the blue caps. Didn't half go off with a bang then. Used to wake up half the household Christmas morning.
Daddy, how do you get a favourite present?
Well, you have to write a letter to Santa Claus.
I made him a list.
Oh, well, you have to write him a letter and tell him what a good girl you've been all year.
But what if I've been naughty? That would be lying.
Now, it isn't lying if I write it, is it? Right. Dear Santa Claus, have you been a good girl this year?
Yes.
Right, then we'll start with that, eh? Dear Santa Claus.
What do you reckon?
Don't know why you're bothering. Place going down the tubes anyway.
Well, if it's going to be Viv's last Christmas in business, best make it one to remember her.
Don't think we'll forget this one in a hurry.
I hope not. It's going to be his first as man and wife, innit? I tell you what I'm looking forward to, right? When we have like our own family and that. And Christmas ain't Christmas without kids, is it?
What's so great about having kids?
Yeah, everyone wants them, don't they?
Oh, yeah?
Of course I do. There's no point getting married otherwise, is there? Come on, girl.
Is that what you really think about kids?
Aye, it is.
Shows you how much you know them.
What is the matter with you, Kelly? Paddy's under pressure and you let him down. Viv, she's got her back against the wall and you never stop moaning. I try to cheer you up and all you do is slag me off. Why did... Tell you what. Forget it. You're best off on your own, you are.